I really need to adjust that face thing. Holy cow. Hi, everyone. I wonder if I can do it right now. Hold on. Okay, so you do see that. I am going to make a quick adjustment. Alright, let's see here. This is like... less of this is like better. I really need to figure this out because I don't know why it doesn't like open up the right way. So like the two big ones that are very important is mouth open and jaw open. I need to mute my phone. There we go. So the big issue is like my mouth doesn't want to open correctly. What is this? This is my model settings. This is what allows my model to work. See, like if I switch this to 1, the problem is like trying to get it working, and here, what if I switch this to 1.5? How bad does that look? Sorry, we're just gonna do this for a moment because I want it to work. I have the rare issue apparently because like when the person that was rigging my model sent it over to me, I have the rare issue of instead of my mouth staying closed, my mouth can't open properly. And I recently paid for them to include this new thing called V-Bridger. If you don't know, V-Bridger is an add-on to make your mouth and body movements a little bit more fluid. So they have been. I will say everything is a little bit more funky. Way more out there, you know. The problem is the mouth is not perfect. So it's fine for now. It's fine for now, but I need to adjust it because it doesn't want to work. And I don't know why. We'll figure it out. I think part of the problem is V-Bridger. V-Bridger is not recognizing my mouth appropriately. Because when I see, here's the thing. Looks like I'm talking like Trump. Because like when I talk, my mouth is very fast. And so, oh, that's not supposed to happen. Wow. That's not supposed to happen at all. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it any more than I have because, oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Anyway, welcome back. If you are turned off by that, I understand. Teeth. Is my teeth. Alright. Alright. Welcome back to Warframe. Oh, the main stars kind of just jumped now. This is Gauss Prime, or Gauss Prime. It really depends on how you want to say his name. And I got him the other day, just barely. I've been playing around with him. I also got Exceltra Prime. I actually got really lucky with Exceltra Prime. Still working on his sidearms. His sidearms are going to be hard. Because the sidearms require 3 gold parts instead of 1 or 2. And that kind of sucks. And one of the cool parts is the is the blueprint itself. Why is he so jumpy? Because he's a bunny boy. He's a bunny boy. Do you guys want to see that here? I don't know if I'll get in trouble for this. If I do, it's okay. I want to show you guys the trailer. I love the trailer for this. I assume that this will be okay. Why is the first option not digital extremes? Why? There it is. Yeah, we're just gonna play this because I really like this trailer. Alright. Oh, actually. Yeah, this is a great trailer. I love this man. And I'm gonna be playing him for the next couple months. Okay, some people have memed. So what he's doing, he's like taunting the corpus dude. So somebody memed that what he's doing, he's telling the corpus man that he's gonna fuck his wife. Like saying, I'm gonna fuck your wife, man. I'm gonna fuck your wife, and you can't do anything about it. And I love it. Gauss is definitely the guy that would fuck somebody's wife, and it would be funny. And he also does the meme. He does the slow down time meme. I wish you could do that in game. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Low-key sound like Spike? Maybe. I don't know who Spike is. I really like this though because you get to see the corpus dudes speak in their own tongue a little bit more. He also gives me Sonic vibes. I do plan to do a Sonic build with Gauss, or like a Sonic look, because it fits. Cowboy Bebop. See, that's an anime I need to watch. Yeah, I absolutely love Gauss. Did you know that Gauss and Grendel's trailer are connected? I did! They actually made a connected version of it. It's really cool. I won't get that. I won't watch that one today. But, yeah, I really like it. I kind of feel bad because, Grendel is a decent like, Grendel's not a bad Warframe, don't get me wrong. I like Grendel. I have Grendel. Where is he? I have a Grendel. I just don't want to play him right now. You know, he's a decent Warframe, I just don't care. I just don't care. You know, I like him, but I like his buddy better. By the way, these guys are buddies. These are their, like, best friends and stuff. Anyway, who wants... He's a meatball, he is. Who wants to grind relics with me? I'm just gonna get started, and if you want to, just throw me your username, and, oh, man, it hasn't done that in a while. If you want to join, give me your username, and we'll grind some relics today. Because that is what I felt like doing today. Tomorrow we're going to be doing weekly reset. But yeah. How are you guys all doing today? I hope you're having a good one. I apologize for starting late. I did start late. I'm sorry about that. I have a good excuse for that. My excuse is... Ooh, whoa. That was an audio blip there. My excuse is I, was out with friends. And... excuse me. We were out... I mean, I already knew we were gonna do this. That's why I made the stream later. But... we were out a little bit longer. Well, not really. I thought we weren't gonna be back late until late. The fact that we got back early was surprising, but I was like, you know what? If I can still get to it, we're gonna stream tonight, because I was like planning that the stream wouldn't happen, and now we're streaming. So yeah, I do apologize about that, but that is okay. That is okay. By the way, am I loud enough here? I'm gonna see if I can scoot the mic a little bit closer. Does the model look a little bit more fluid? The goal was to, with buying V-Bridger, to make it feel a little bit more fluid. The face is supposed to be more expressive. I have a tongue, by the way. I can also purse my lips like this. I can do that. I couldn't do that before. And so that's cool. Waiting for Gauss to finish. Nice. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. He has supplements.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
But yeah, that is neat indeed. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, I like what the heck is tripping me? There we go. Let's see if I can make it to the end before the extraction. And then I'll add some people. Again, if you want to join, throw your username. And if we have... we will do things in teams. We'll go for about 2 hours tonight. Just because I started late. Ooh. Wow, that's like a nice start there. Game. Ooh, trying to give a bond so that I can TF2 in Warframe. The Gauss farm gives me depression. Why? Ooh, excuse me. I actually almost have another Gauss. I already almost have another one because I have 3 parts of him. I think what I'll do is if I get all 4 parts, I'll just sell them. I'll just sell them. And yeah. I feel like that's a good idea. Alright. Somebody give me their username. Alrighty. We'll just do this for the rest of the night. By the way, I've been going hard with grinding the Nightwave. I used to be at like level 20. And then I grinded all my way to 30. I still need to finish Eximus. I'm really close on that one. I don't know if I'm going to get the Index one. Because Index is like... It's easy, but keeping things from scoring is hard. So I don't know if that's going to happen. The secondary one is... easy. I don't know why. That one is just gonna... Actually, that one is gonna take me getting a better secondary on. I'm trying to dual level at the same time. I really shouldn't. What I should do... Give me the Tenet Plinks. I have to open every planet before I do anything else? Yes. Unfortunately, you do. Well, not really. Not really. People can drag you to other planets. Thankfully. Excuse me. If you have somebody on another planet, they can drag you, but unlocking the rest of them would be ideal. I would play, but I'm at work. Do I have a spot open? Yes. Give me a username, and we'll add you after this one. Me and Bolt tried that. Really? And I'm guessing it didn't... That's unfortunate. If that didn't work... I'm sorry to hear that. Is my mouth moving okay? I know it's moving very small, like... But, like... That is just how my mouth moves, IRL. So, does my mouth look okay? I know that it might not open that much, but, my mouth IRL doesn't really open that much either. I'm looking for feedback. We're working with things. Oh, I also have a new idle animation. When I am not here. Did I say something? Oh, that's mean.
Stay focused.
Zara Vaughn, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Alright, we're doing rescue here. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Awesome. Tano, you can't say that to me. I know that I'm not muted. It kind of looks like a delay. The mouth movements? No, they're not delayed. The problem is just that my mouth opens less than it used to. No, but I know I'm not muted. You guys cannot convince me of that. Because I can hear myself. If I can hear myself, I know I'm not muted. Are we going up here? I don't like these Grenier tile sets because a lot of them have random bits that keep you from just running in a straight line. The Corpus tile set, way more uniform. Except for right here. Excuse me. Am I winning? Am I so like a ventriloquist? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you talking about the model? If so, then the answer, I guess... I don't know if I've ever seen a VTuber referred to as a ventriloquist, but I guess I could see that. I guess I could see that. That kind of works. Excuse me. But, yeah. Man, tomorrow's gonna be... So tomorrow is, by the way, tomorrow is week... I've decided the Sundays are mostly just gonna be... a weekly reset kind of thing. So, like... So... Tomorrow we'll do our Netracell stuff. The Netracells are gonna be a big one. We'll do the Netracells. We'll see about doing, the Archon hunt. And, yeah, just kind of go from there. Man, there's a lot of decent stuff here. I've been getting a lot of ducats. Or, some people call them ducats, and I think those people are weird. But I've got almost 4,000 ducats now. Grenier tile sets have lots of hangups, or can seem most easy to navigate. Yes. I would say that the Sanctum is probably the easiest, though. If you know the pathways, like most of the places in the Sanctum, you can just run in a straight line. And... it'll work out. Alright, I believe somebody else wanted to join. We'll wait for a moment, see if we can get these people to bounce. If not, we'll just remake. I'll give it like a moment. Let's see. There you are. Alright. The invite has been sent. We do have one more, spot open if people want to join. Okay. Let's do this. It seems to follow my mouth movements pretty decently. It's just when I want to talk long. Excuse me. It's when I want to talk long that it seems to have, an issue. Haven't played much Sanctum yet? At Damos grinding for Helminth? Yeah. That's a good idea. Helmet is a great thing to grind for. If you don't want to pay for it, which I did. I kind of regret it, but, you know, it's whatever. I have a donut here, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys have Krispy Kreme. I thought they were kind of stupid a couple years ago, but... Oh, you can see my chewing now a little bit more, too. So you can see when I'm chewing. Isn't that cool? The wonders of, advanced modeling. Oh, that's good stuff. But, oh, this one. I hate this one. No, I went to, Krispy Kreme. Because Krispy Kreme had 1 dozen donuts for $1 when you buy a dozen donuts. Which is pretty good considering that a dozen donuts is $15 now. Which is insane to me because I remember when they were $8 and that was a few years ago. So, I don't know what they're smoking thinking charging that much. But, you know, it's whatever. Well, it's not that I'm getting to the point. I'm at the point where I will only buy special foods like that if there is a deal. Because it's not worth it. It just isn't, you know? Where do I get Gauss parents? Parents? Gauss what? Gauss doesn't have any as far as I know. Actually, that's wrong. Gauss's parent is Ballast. Ballast made the Warframes. So... Ballast is dead. So... an octopus eating donuts, it's more unlikely than you think. By the way, Exceltra Prime, it's a decent gun, but like, it dumps ammo way too quickly and it doesn't have a lot of ammo in it. Like, it comes with 96 at reserve, and it with how fast you can dump the mag, this weapon is empty way fast. Like, look. Actually, you know what I should do? When you put redline out... There we go, I'm out of ammo for that gun. And it's not like ammo for it doesn't come around, because there we go, I got more. The issue is just, why is it so little ammo? Only Krispy Kreme nearby me closed down. I think it was because they were doing illegal activities. Oh. Not Krispy Kreme! Oh man, that was a nice straight. See, this is why I like the corpus tile set. That was nice and straight. Did you like... I love that chat. Oh my gosh! Nikana Prime is a very rare weapon, so you guys should get your hands on that. Parts. Okay, the parts for, if you want to get the parts for... excuse me. If you want to get the parts for Gauss Prime, let me give you a crash course. There's a relic in each of the eras. The best way to get Lith and Meso are to do the capture mission in the void. Neo is... oh, I'm trying... I'll just give you the names of the missions. Give me a moment. So, if you are wanting Lith and Neo, do Hepit. If you want... or, no, Lith and Meso do Hepit. Neo do Uko. And occasionally you'll get one, you'll get the Axie there. But you need to do Apollo for Axie relics. I noticed we lost somebody. I'm going to assume they're just done. So we'll just continue. Alright, we're not gonna do this one again. I hate that mission. Too many powdered donuts. No, this one's just glaze. Their normal glaze is my favorite. Oh, did my stream die for a moment? Hold on. Am I still? Yeah, I am. Okay, good. This is why I have a hardwired computer. My game computer is not hardwired. Which, while it sucks, I would rather the stream not die than the game.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You're near a fissure.
I have to keep refreshing the stream, then commercials. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Capture them quickly before they escape. The reactant is
There's not really an ad-free version of YouTube, is there?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Unless you want to go slow your computer down. I've heard about that, yeah, and I feel like I've been see, here's the thing that's crazy. I pay for YouTube Premium. I pay $10 a month for YouTube Premium because it's a service I use. I like downloading videos sometimes, and then listening to things without my phone on. It's a nice little service. But YouTube is still slowing me down, and I don't understand it. It's really dumb, if you ask me, because, it makes me not want to pay for it anymore. Like, what the hell? It's really frustrating. I hope whatever it is, it stops soon, because I'm about ready to tell them, listen, I will stop paying you money unless you fix this. If you have ad blocker, but I don't have, that's the thing, is I don't know if my browser does. I hope not. Because again, I pay for premium. It's just unfortunate. What browser do I use? Opera. I use Opera because it actually, isn't bad. I don't know. I don't know. I just hope they fix it because, like, it's like I'm legit about to say, hey, you're slowing down my computer. Or it's only with YouTube. And I'm not for it. Sorry. My mom messaged me. She wants to know how I'm doing. I told her that I was doing good. I think I'm doing good. Chat, am I doing good? I hope so. You guys get to decide for me. This note is named Ara. May want to check. Opera's bad?
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction.
What's wrong with Opera?
Happy hunting.
I used the gamer version. Because PewDiePie said to. Ara, yes.
Detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found the fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
We just... No, we didn't.
Located. Bring them in.
I'm doing great. Good. I'll tell her that you guys said that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The capture target has vital information
You know,
that we will need to extract. We need
I know a lot of VTubers don't often tell their family what they do.
mission complete. The
I saw one the other day. She's like, oh, I told my parents what I do and my mom thinks I am a demon in me. I have to wonder what her model is. I didn't check. Sorry, I'm going a little slow because I need those secondary kills to clear out that one.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I also need Eximus kills. The opera company itself is kind of shady. I've heard rumors of that. I have definitely heard rumors of that. What was it? I think it was like that they're owned by China. Well, okay, here's the thing. Everybody's owned a little bit by China, so if somebody says, oh, they're China operated, that's not a surprise to me anymore. You have to give me something other than that. So what's wrong with Opera that's beside... If they are owned by China, what else is wrong with them? I know they have a VTuber, and unfortunately, like, her viewership... I've heard rumors that her viewership has been dropping. I don't know that for truth, but I heard that, like, she had a strong start because she was view botted on their browser, and she's just not really been getting a lot of traction afterwards. That's not a dig on her or anything, that's just like an observation. Did I see the VTuber that told her mom what they did and their mom told her entire family? No. Which one is this? It sounds like something that could be discussed on the podcast. By the way, if you don't know, I do a weekly podcast. I need to start putting the podcast channel in the description so people can see it. But I do a weekly podcast with 2 other people. Opera is a fork of Chrome. Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. All browsers are a fork of Chrome. The difference is some of them may have different settings that make them better. I consider going with Brave, but I'm not really much of a Brave person. Why is my model having issues here? Hold on, I'm gonna lower the camera a little bit. I considered Brave, but I don't really like Brave that much. And then Opera, I can't remember, but I think Opera... Excuse me. I just like Opera more. Opera uses Chromium, it's an engine. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I thought. Let me look it up. Awesome. Now, if there's VTuber T, I want to see it. If it's regular streamer, maybe. But we like the VTuber T. We like to sip it. We like to sip it very slowly.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures.
Oh, that's a nice
nearby.
straight line.
You have a matching relic. You're near a fissure.
Man, just appeared out of nowhere.
Dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Now, but yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing.
Capture them quickly.
You're gonna have to be a little bit more... If you're saying that they are
The capture target has vital
privacy,
information. We need our subject brought back.
privacy, like, invasive,
Mission complete.
Every browser is. I mean, Google Chrome has to come out and now say, hey, we're still tracking you in incognito mode. So if you're gonna say, oh, they've got issues with the privacy, okay, which one doesn't? That's my thing. Is like, somebody's gonna steal my info or attempts to. The question is not who or why, when. The question is, who am I gonna give it to? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm okay with Opera right now. Unless they're massively, like, horrible with their data collection. Like, if they are somehow worse than Google, then maybe I go back to Google. Ame Doll is the VTuber I am talking about. I could almost build another Shade Prime. Alright, Ame Doll. I've never heard of this person before. They are followed by some of the big people. Some of them. Actually, mostly the ones that I care about. Near-death experiences. Their mom added them to their family, and then their house and their cars were set on fire. What the hell? What? I'm okay. I'm not laughing at their pain. I think that is horrible. I'm laughing because, like, that's just like... It sounds like Italian mafia shit. Is like, you've been X'd out of the family, sister. You've been X'd out of the family. You are not to return. We leave you here on highway, you not return. Wow.
You are here on a
Sorry, I'm
capture
scrolling through their stuff.
Find, capture, and extract our target. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure.
Apparently the fire thing was a case of a mistaken location. Okay, fires aren't... That's not how that works. Fires don't make mistakes. Fires are exactly where they're supposed to be. Unless you're talking about somebody mistakenly choosing her house to set on fire.
Keep going.
Which sounds so bizarre to me.
Target located. Bring them in. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Again, that just sounds so unfortunate. I've heard rumors of fires growing legs and running away. Only in anime do you see that. Only in anime. Someone mistakenly targeted her house is what I mean. Oh, so she was the... So somebody else was supposed to receive their house setting on fire. Is that what I'm hearing?
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I don't know. I still want to believe it's the Italian mafia. Like, that she's somehow part of it. That is so dumb sounding, though. Oh my gosh, I need 2 of those. Frick yeah. Oh gosh, I'm glad I'm not streaming her stuff. She, like, retweets lewd stuff. I want to know when she outed her. I want to know when her family got upset at her. When was this? it was 3 days ago where she's stuck in the middle of nowhere. Wait, why is she stuck in the middle of nowhere? This sounds like such a crazy thing. December 24th? Okay. So the day before Christmas, you decided to tell your parents this. Okay. Not my mom outing me being a VTuber to my family that's visiting and telling them about my social media and then them all following me. What's the issue with that? Okay, like, if your family is following you, what's the... Okay. Why don't you want your family following you on social media? I told my parents, here's the thing. My Twitter, even though it's a shit posting, mostly shit posting, oh gosh.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Only with Gauss, by the way. Even though I shit post, I'd like to think that I'd be okay with my family looking at my Twitter. It's not family friendly by any stretch of the imagination, but if my mom opened it, she wouldn't see a whole bunch of porn on it. None at all, alright? You can even check my likes. I try not to like that kind of stuff either. Because, I try to keep it business oriented. Or I make a mistake, am I supposed to convert the Kuva or vanquish? Vanquish to get the weapon. If you convert them, they keep the weapon and fight for you. Oh gosh! See, I don't care because I'm a gremlin and all I can reach it. See, yeah, like, you know, Tem doesn't care. I'm sure his dad doesn't care either. His dad is probably just as much of a gremlin as he is. But no, it like... I read that as, oh my gosh, my family followed me, this is such a tragedy. Like, here's the thing. If you're upset that your family followed you, you probably shit talk them. And, you don't want them to see that you shit talk them. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. I don't know. They're very interesting. They like to complain a lot. And chat, I like to laugh at people who complain a lot. I love to laugh at those people. I love... Okay. Should I... Okay, we're gonna talk about this on the podcast next week. But I got into some drama. Well, not really. I got into some drama, chat. Oh my gosh, it was spicy. It was a very spicy bit. Like, there's this other VTuber. I wonder if I should pull... I need to pull open the thread. Because I asked people to archive this for me. Excuse me. So, chat. Again, like I said, I like to laugh at people who complain about the most mundane shit. Alright? This one person I won't mention her name now. I'll mention it during the podcast. But they were complaining because most VTubers work a day job. And this VTuber does. And they're like, guys, I have this weird ass coworker. He's in his 40s. And he won't stop staring at me when my back is turned. I've talked to HR about it and they won't do anything about it. And you know, she was just whining, you know, that kind of shit. And people were trying to be constructive, I feel. They're like, oh, you know, why don't you do this, this, and this? And she's like, no, none of that works. And you know what I post? You know what I post? Here, I'm gonna scroll down to it. Alright, so what I said, I was, and I know that this person was just whining for attention. Okay? Because I can tell when these people just they don't want the solution. Alright, chat, there's a couple there are going to be people you meet in life that don't want solutions. They just want you to pat their ass and tell them they're amazing. Alright? What they're looking for is sympathy points. Alright? That's what they want. I don't know why they're looking for it on Twitter, because that's the wrong place to ask for your ass pat. Because, like, it doesn't feel the same. Alright? But, like, you know, she's like, gonna complain on Twitter and shit. But what I said is pretty tame. I said, have you attempted telling him to not :P, which is a tongue out. Okay, and I was just like, have you attempted telling him to fuck off, basically? And, you know, she didn't reply. Because I don't ever expect these people to reply to me. I don't care. Ever. You know? And the reason why I didn't expect it is because most people don't give a shit about what I have to say. Except for you guys. I assume you guys do. But that's fine. I don't really care about what another VTuber thinks. You know, except for the ones that are in my group. But she deleted her tweet, and I was like, that's funny. And then she came out and said, sometimes I just want to update people on a situation and not receive uncomfortable and tone-deaf comments. And I know this wasn't just me. I know this just wasn't me, but I feel partially responsible for making her delete her wine tweet. Okay? Okay. I like your dancing blob, thank you. The dancing blob likes you as well. And if that was the end of it, I wouldn't be talking about this. It might have received a mention on the podcast, but it's not even that important. But, oh man, it gets so much worse. So I get a mention in the T server, because we have a server for the podcast. And one of the members said, hey, they're talking about you right now. And I'm like, oh! Oh! I'm getting talked about? Me? I'm a nobody, though. At least I think I'm a nobody. See...
You are here on a capture.
Chat, how do I have, like, okay, I don't just have this power. Mizu and Lumi have this power too, where we can piss off people by just mentioning them or talking about them, and then they find out and then they get really upset.
The enemies are dropping reactant.
Okay? Really upset. So they start out like saying, oh, I made this tweet and then I deleted it. I didn't really like the responses I was getting. And then they just start randomly talking about me.
Bring them in.
Like, okay,
Track them down quickly.
why me? Why specifically me?
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the
I don't care. I find it funny. Like, I'll take it. It's great. She doesn't mention me by name, by the way, so she doesn't want me to earn the clout. I have a feeling that she doesn't really want me to get the clout because she didn't mention me by name. I'm really sad about that. But she talked about how she didn't like my comment. Again, I feel like it bears repeating. Let's see, what did I say? What did I say? Have you attempted telling him not to? Almost in a half-hearted, like, bullshit, like, style. Hey, because, again, HR said they're not helping. Why don't you start by saying, hey, don't do this, bro? And, like, she goes off saying that, like, I'm a troll, which I am. And that my comment is insensitive and horrible. And then she looks at because like here's my Twitter profile. She looks at my Twitter profile. I guess this really got her like buzzed up. This really got her going. Like she looked at my Twitter profile. So like my Twitter, if you don't know, it's kind of like an in-joke, but my Twitter profile says your favorite anti-bully. If you don't know, there is a gentleman, there was a guy on the internet. Someone calls him daddy. I don't do that because that's cringe. But there is a man on the internet that liked to laugh at people and liked to talk about stupid shit. And he called himself an anti-bully. And I thought that was kind of cool, so I called myself anti-bully as well. So my profile says your favorite anti-bully, and it says other stuff as well. It talks about like that I'm part of a group and all that stuff, and you know, it talks about a whole bunch of other stuff. But she literally takes the first line out of my bio and says, "Oh, their thing says anti-bully. Oh, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Well, how can they call themselves an anti-bully?" It's like, oh man. Oh my gosh, it was just like, this person has no idea who they they have no idea what shit stir they decided to randomly point out.
Here to find our target and bring them to the
Again, all I said is, have you tried telling him not to? Okay, and like here's the thing. If you want to complain into the void,
fishers nearby. Do you have
like if you want to whine, bitch, and moan into the void, that's fine.
use that
I personally don't like have much stock in it.
the reactant is working on
I find it funny. I think that's the only stock I will claim to have is I find it funny. I find it worth laughing at, which is why I will. But like,
there's a heavy
I personally, at the end of the day, don't really care that much because you're not me and I'm not in charge of you. You know what I mean? But when you make it like a thing where you involve me,
extraction point.
you make it funny, you make it funny to laugh at, then I'm gonna make it like a thing. Cause like, holy crap, this was the funniest shit ever to me. The fact that I said less than 10 words, or maybe about that, and they decided to focus on me, because like they had 30 different people messaging them, saying some other things. But my thing is like, oh, this person, they said something so mean, and they're probably, I think they went on a tangent for thinking about how I'm a pre-debut VTuber, and I'm like, girl, you and I have about the same, because like I looked at her stuff. She and I are about the same, in terms of like stuff. I don't really like to compare, myself with other people because I think that's dumb. But I wanted to like see how big, because like most of the time when I rattle up the feathers of people, it's people that are much bigger. This person and I are on the same level, and she was like, oh, they're like a pre-debut VTuber, and her whole chat and her were talking about it, and I was just like, no. Oh, Try, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. I'm here to be a problem. What's happening? Nothing much. We're just, we are doing relic opening. Oh, I need to choose a new color in the dojo. You know what? Here, give me a moment, chat. Give me a moment. I am gonna choose a new color, and then I'll get the one person that was in the group. People don't want, complainers don't want solutions. They don't. They don't. And here's the thing. If you don't want solutions, that's fine. If you don't, because like her whole thing is like, oh, I don't want people's comments. I just want to speak my mind. And that's fine. But if you want to speak your mind, maybe you should select the option on Twitter that says who can reply and then hit only you. Oh, that's got 43 minutes left. All right, we'll come back. Like, if you don't want people to comment, give you criticism, maybe you should limit the people that can make a difference. Otherwise, stop bitching. You know? I just find the whole thing funny. Oh, shoot. I just had them. Let me scroll up and get your name. I don't know. That was like, that happened, that happened. It was really funny. In my personal opinion, it was the funniest thing I had seen in a while. Because again, I'm not gonna say that I'm a nobody, because like I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm really not. I guess you could say, but it's just really funny that like so little words can piss somebody off so much, and it's just like, you good, bro? Oh man, I don't know. I mean I have to get used to that. I have to get used to the fact that me talking is going to make people upset, because I am at the point, and it's less with my channel and more with the podcast. I'm at the point with my voice where if I say something to people, they might notice and they might get very mad at me for saying it. Because like before, you know, well, not even just before, but like when you're not a drama streamer and you just talk about stuff, most people really don't know who the hell you are and will never comment back on you. But if you decide to jump into the sphere of commentary and drama and you want to talk about those kinds of things, people notice you. And they don't like you. And listen, it's not like I want to collaborate with this person. All right, I'm not gonna vanilla ice it up and write under pressure with them. But it is always funny when the most random of people get miffed or upset. Like I don't know. You know what's funny is I expected her to block me because I said because on Twitter after I saw her clip I was like, hey, thank you for the free exposure, I appreciate it. By the way, I don't think you understand what my thing means, but thank you. She didn't block me. I think she muted me, but like, which is fine with me, honestly. But I don't know. I talked about it tonight, but we're gonna talk about it again on Thursday during the podcast because it's funny. It's funny shit. Yeah, I made it. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna go for about another hour. I'm gonna keep it to 2 hours tonight just because I have work in the morning. But anyway, that's kind of like what's new in my world, chat. What's new in your world? What are you guys doing? Thermia fractures. Oh, I don't like thermia fractures. I need to finish thermia frac. I have not finished thermia fractures. I need to eventually. I don't know. That was like the big thing for me. There's really not that. Oh, you know what we could also talk about? All right. I am going to make a poll. I want you all to answer it. Are you going to buy/play Power World? All right. I need to know. Hot topic. Are you gonna play Power World? I've already played it myself, so you already know what I'm gonna say. But I need to know. There is some drama embroiled with Power World, and I think again this is gonna be another Thursday topic. But I kind of like to talk to you guys about some of this because I know that some of you guys probably aren't gonna watch the podcast, which is fine. The podcast is like definitely a different audience than mine. But I need to know because there is some drama with Power World right now that you apparently need to care about. All right, I'm gonna play it if it's on Game Pass. So here's what I will tell you. I heard that the one version on Game Pass is a version behind and it's less powerful. So right now I would really recommend that you buy it while it's on sale because it like launched cheaper than it was. So right now it's like $27. I would buy it before they up the price or whatever, because that's a pretty good price. So yeah, that's what I would do. Man, is that what it looks like when I yawn? I mean, my teeth aren't always out there, but... Oh. Anyway, there is drama with Power World. First off, let's just get it out of the way. Does it look like a Pokemon ripoff? Yes. Yes, it does. But that is part of the appeal. That is why people like it. That's why people have been liking it, is because it is Pikachu with a Gatling gun. Alright? That is, like, most people already knew and were okay with this. The issue is, less with that, I feel like. I mean, that's still an issue that people are upset with. For some reason, and I'm not gonna say this is all Pokemon fans, because it's definitely not. But some Pokemon fans are, like, standing Pokemon really hard right now. And saying, oh my gosh, this is such a horrible game. Such a horrible ripoff of Pokemon. They're gonna sue them. I know 110%. Nintendo and Game Freak are gonna sue. Power World is gonna be awesome. They're gonna get mega beaten in court. And they're gonna go to jail for their crimes of dittoing my ditto. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's just like some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. Like, cause like here's the problem. Well, actually, let's start off with the positives. Power World. Did I want to do Warlords this week? No, I really don't care to. Oh, excuse me. So like, Power World has sold 3 million copies in 40 hours. That's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to the devs at Power World that made this game. Fun fact, Power World was made by the same people who made Craftopia, which is another game that I used to play a little bit of. A game that's still receiving updates, I think. And they're both pretty good games, in my personal opinion. Let's do survival now. I feel like doing some survival. But, like, they sold 3 million copies in 40 hours. And I was doing the math on this. I'm gonna do the math again. because I want to be, I want to triple check this here. We've got a moment. So they've sold, so at $27 a copy, times 3 million copies, that's 3,000, 30,000, 300,000, 3 million. All right. This is obviously before, like, Steam takes their cut, but they've made in the ballpark of $80 million. In 40 hours. In 40 hours, they made about $80 million. Wow. Talk about hype for a game that's still being worked on, you know? It's not been full, they're adding more to it in the future. More stuff. This was just the opening build. And they've made basically I want to keep saying billion. They made $80 million. Like, holy cow, as a game studio that's working hard like that, man, that's like amazing. Now, I wanted to kind of like look at why it's been so successful. If you are a Pokemon stan, you are allowed to out yourself in the chat. But sorry, Temp, you're distracted. Temp, I'm gonna ignore you for the moment so I can finish my thought. Shoot. Okay, let me start over. The reason why I feel like the game is so popular is because there really hasn't been a good Pokemon game in a while. And people can tell me if you agree or disagree. But, like, Pokemon is a great series, but they don't do much with it. Besides the TV show, besides the trading cards, you know, besides the cute little promotional stuff, and as well as the anime, because I know there's an anime coming, there really hasn't been a new good game in a while. Like, Scarlet and Violet was, from what I've heard from people, Scarlet and Violet was pretty okay. It's pretty okay. That's basically what people say about it. Sword and Shield was ass. I've heard it was one of the worst in the entire series. But Scarlet and Violet was pretty okay. But because Pokemon is in the state it's in, you know, the general public has just been yearning for a good Pokemon game to enjoy. So, that's part of the problem. And so, because they've been waiting for something, I think when you see something like Power World, they look at it and say, yes, please. I want something like that. You know? And like, I don't feel like I can really, understand, because I've never really had a game... Well, I guess the closest I would say is if, like, there was a Minecraft game that was... Or a game that is better than mine, because Minecraft is kind of sucking right now a little bit. But, like, it would be like if there was a better Minecraft game that came along. But, like, I feel like that's part of the reason why it's so popular. Minecraft. Pokemon just hasn't had anything that has been enticing enough for people to look at this and say, this is a silly, cheap copy. I feel like a lot of people are just like, I want me a fun game that's kind of like Pokemon that I can enjoy. And that's what Power World is. And I think a lot of the Pokemon stands are upset about that. They're upset that their favorite game series is getting neglected or not given the love that it needs by Game Freak. And so they're probably lashing out at the people that are enjoying their game. Is that weird to say? Maybe. Oh man, the model is kind of... Oh, I died. That was funny of me. But that's kind of like the problem that I'm noticing here. Is some people are probably just upset that their game, their series is not really getting the love it needs. Some people are saying that Power World rips off a lot of designs. They don't rip off a lot of... First off, Power World only has 110 Pokemon. And only a few of those designs from what I've seen are like very, very, very close to other designs. Like, and the reason why, and I've talked about this with Mizu, the reason why is probably because they wanted to sell the game. Don't know that for sure, but some designs are probably similar because they want to sell the game and have the joke of, oh hey, that's the Pokemon ripoff. But other than that, you know, I feel like they have some pretty original looking designs. Obviously there are going to be things that are a little bit inspired, but I deeply disagree with the fact that that it is a ripoff. You know what I mean? I don't believe that it is 100% a ripoff. So that's one problem people are having. There's multiple problems people have with this game. But it's not gonna matter. This game is going to do good regardless of people having issues. And I'll talk about why in a moment. But like, people are upset also that the game devs, one of the game devs, I don't remember these specifics, but one of the game devs said that they liked NFTs. And like, okay, they mentioned offhandedly that they like NFTs. I don't know that, again, I don't really know the specifics, but they were like, oh, NFTs, yo. Let's hope the game doesn't add NFTs. It doesn't. I don't think Steam would let them have the game on launch if it had NFTs in it. Just saying. But it doesn't. And that's obviously taboo because NFTs are horrible things of nature. Which is a whole other conversation in its own right that I don't really feel like is worth getting into right now. But that was one problem that they have. Some people have another problem with the fact that one of the game, they have a game, one of their games that they made uses AI, and what it does is the AI is like an artist. You're basically like playing Gartic Phone. I know a few of you have probably played Gartic Phone before. But your job is to guess which drawing is the AI's drawing. And that's basically it. And some people were really upset over that, saying, oh my gosh, this game uses AI, it's absolutely horrible. As far as we know, there is no AI in Pal World, so, you know, I really don't give a crap about that. I feel like the AI is a nothing burger. Like, oh, excuse me. Again, I feel like that's another conversation entirely. The AI conversation is getting so bad that I am slowly just like, I'm getting pissed off at people that keep bringing it up over and over. It's like, I know, I understand, I get it. I don't want AI to replace artists at all, period, because I think artists are obviously going to be better in the future. But don't make yourself look like a jackass don't make it feel like I'm a jackass for defending you. Because I feel like whenever I see how some of these artists act, so the AI thing is an issue for some people. It's not for me because the game doesn't have AI in it. I'm pretty sure it would get removed from Steam if it didn't correctly say it did. AI art can be good. No, well, here's the thing. AI art is okay, in my opinion. Like, I personally will never use AI art for like an official thing. Unless I got the okay from the artist that the model was trained after. But I will never use AI art for professional things because, like, I would rather have a human make it for me. I have a cool human that makes art for me, and he's expensive, but, like, it's worth it. But I will never see AI art as, like, this big thing to use. I will use it for I've used it for inspiration before. When I have asked Ari to make art for me, I've said, hey, here's some ideas. Make it your way. Show the AI how you actually do it better, you know? But like the AI art conversation is so boring and so mundane, and it makes me so pissy at people. And I'm just like, I don't give a shit about you. I give a shit about the people who actually don't complain and do things. You know? It's just like, you're making me root for the bad guy, and I don't want to root for the bad guy. But again, that's an entirely different conversation that I just don't feel like having right now. This ain't the place either. The other issue that I've seen, it's not really been that big of an issue. Oh, did I get new? I did. More Eximus death. Holy cow. The other issue I noticed that I saw with people is... So here's a funny little bug. Well, not really a bug. I think it's a feature. You can... So in Pal World, you catch things like in Pokemon. But you can not only catch pals, you can catch humans as well. You can throw a Pal Ball on a human and catch them. Now the game tells you that's inhumane, bro, but you do you, basically. And so people have been making jokes. They are somewhat poor tasting jokes in my personal opinion, but I don't really care. But yeah, you can catch humans, and there have been memes, bad memes in my personal opinion. I don't endorse these memes, period. But they have been memes. This can go wrong in so many ways. It already has. Oh my goodness. But some people are like upset with that, saying, oh my gosh, it's slavery. Well, yeah, it kind of is. But it's a video game. Why do you care about a video game? I don't know. I think people just like... They're finding reasons to get mad. And what's funny is... The thing about Pal World that is, like, crazy is so many people were excited for this game. So many people. Like, you have no idea how many people were really excited for that game. And now that it's out, they have a couple problems with it. And so many of these people are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna play it. Like, I saw a VTuber today. A guy I kind of like. He's being such an idiot. Just like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna play this game, and you shouldn't either. And it's just like, no. I don't get people who gets angry for slavery media. I give it for the purpose. Well, okay, like here's the thing. I understand, and at the same time, I think people are just like so scared of being called racist. Like, okay, slavery happened. Slavery still by the way, did you know that slavery hasn't been conquered yet? Slavery still happens today. It doesn't happen in America, but it happens in other countries. I don't know those countries by name, but I do know that slavery does still exist, and it is not gone. So if you want to be on your high horse and say, oh my gosh, we gotta root out slavery, how about you start in the areas where it still exists? Just saying. I will say that, like, I think people are just too serious. Slavery is still legal in the US? I don't believe that. You would have to give me a law that says that. I'm guessing there's something specific, but I don't believe that. Unless you're talking about taxes. If you commit a crime, I mean, that's a little different. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, you know.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. There are void fissures in the area.
Alright, cross your fingers. This is the blueprint I need.
You found a fissure. Look out for
If I can get this blueprint,
dropping reactant.
I'll be really excited.
Don't forget
What's the difference between labor and slavery? One is voluntary and one is not.
you found the target. Capture them quickly before
Slavery is involuntary labor. Labor is well,
stay focused.
work is paid labor.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Looks like heavy
I don't know if you it's not slavery because you're there voluntarily. You chose to be there.
to the extraction point. Well done.
You know, if you don't want to work, just sit at home, but you're probably not going to get very far. Then somebody will be a slave to you. It's a funny way of saying it, but it's kind of true. Excuse me.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
But I don't know. I'm not intentionally going to like catch. Because here's the thing, I do plan on like catching a human just for funsies to see how it works. But like, here's the funny thing. People are whining about catching humans. If you catch a human in Pal World, they are way less effective than the pals are. So it behooves you not to catch a human because humans don't make good workers in that game. Which I feel like is a way that they've made to deter you from doing it. I feel like that's actually a pretty funny deterrent. Humans are just... Did we lose people? We did lose people. Just a way of convincing you to not do it. From the Global Slavery Index, these are the most prevalent countries that still practice slavery. North Korea, that makes sense. These two I don't know. Saudi Arabia and Tur. I mean, like, there you go. Slavery's not over. Sorry, chat. We didn't conquer slavery. I guess we have to go back to the drawing board. I don't want to make it feel like I'm making light of it, because I'm not. I just feel like people are so dumb and they're like, I can't believe that such and such thing still prevails in today's world. And it's like, but it really, yes it does, but you make it sound like such a, like, so much worse than it really needs to be. Yeah, we need to conquer slavery, but you're not doing a good job at helping. I don't know. Anyway, all I had to really say, Pal World is a fantastic game, and you should 110% play it. And if people get mad at you for it, just treat it like the Hogwarts Legacy thing and tell them to fuck off. I think it's over, but it's not. Agreed. It will never be over. It is never over, chat. Anyway. Oh yeah, so buy Pal World, get Pal World, play Pal World with your friends. And tell me which pal is your favorite. I like the woolly one. I call it a wooloo. Why does my model look tired? Because I am tired. I didn't actually think my model looked tired. It's an interesting, do my eyes just look like they're not open all the way? I don't know what you mean by that.
These are dropping reactant. Target located. Bring them in. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
The eyes was slightly closed. Oh. Well, that's just because my eyes were slightly closed.
Finish your mission.
See, the model now is a little bit more accurate when it comes to my face, which is cool.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Nice. I freaking love Gauss. Damn. I already have Exceltra. Well. I won't be buying his secondary. It's a decent weapon, but I would like to just get it normally. Gauss is fun, he is. He's pretty good. Overpowered? I don't know. He can die pretty easily if you're not careful. I don't know. Let's see. Out of the votes we've gotten, most of you said that you're gonna buy it / get it. Some of you said no. Interesting. Interesting.
You're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open the relic.
Oh man, this week is gonna be fun.
More reactant.
So chat. Like I mentioned my job multiple times before.
There's a heavy unit
We deliver. But besides the people that deliver, there's the people that don't deliver but still work. And those are the guys that are in charge of making sure that the drivers get up-to-date information on the road.
Well done.
Basically the guy on the radio. Or phone, as it were. But we... Ooh, excuse me. I am gonna be doing the behind the desk stuff. Cause I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but I am a supervisor, and part of my job is taking the supervisory role of being behind the counter when they need it. They need it tomorrow, and supposedly it'll be for a while. It's fine with me. But that means that tomorrow's stream is probably going to start later as well. At least an hour. At the very least, it might not. At the very most, it'll probably be an hour later. Hopefully, it's just an hour later. We'll see. Awesome. No more grinding or farming. Only crazy stuff. Negative. Excuse me. Again, if people want to join and do some grinding with me, they can. Just give me your username. I'm fine just chilling at as many as we got, but I figured I would offer it again. I really need to crack down on getting rid of these relics. I have so many. Like, holy crap, I have so many relics. Oh, excuse me.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Man, I'm getting kind of tired. I do apologize.
Use that reactant to open a relic.
Yeah, we talked about most of the stuff I wanted to talk about tonight. All of the funny stuff.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
Excuse me. I don't know. Chat, I guess now, if you like want to, since we're approaching the lower end of the stream, if you want to suggest something to talk about, something fun that's cool. Only cool things can be talked about.
Excellent work.
Okay.
We'll interrogate the captain.
If you want me to talk about something,
Your part is done here, Peno. Those walkers are heading to your
I will.
change of plans. Ignore your original objective.
So about those $100, really? Okay, yeah. You mentioned that. I want to see some proof.
You opened the relic. Finish your
Oh,
mission and we'll take a look inside.
I want to see some proof that game devs are actually considering that. Or the recent Chugga stuff? Wait, Chugga has new stuff? Wait. Wait, did he post something new? Hold on, I wanna look. Is he trending? He is trending! Oh my gosh, she decided to... Emily posted... Yeah, I see that she did. Oh, did she post the whole conversation? Oh, she did. Oh my gosh. I really don't want to read the entire thing. People are pointing out that she consented. Did she really? Tim, send me the message. You show me the message so that I can laugh and make fun of her. I want to laugh and make fun of her, so send me the message. You've been looking over this stuff, so send it to me. I'm gonna put you in charge of that. I want the exact thing. Okay, just for a recap. Chugga Conroy, Emil, the nicest guy in the world with a big cat, did a foot fetish role plays with a trans female online. And like a year later, she decided to out him because she felt uncomfortable for it. But nobody was taking her side when she first put this out, because they're like, bro, you didn't say to stop it or at all. You just kind of let it happen. And I guess she came out with more messages saying, hey, some people aren't believing me. Let me throw some other stuff out. All right. So I am going to read this in a funny voice. What's a funny Chugga voice? I haven't listened to him in the longest time. I should just do the uwu voice. Oh, okay, uwu. I just wanted to talk about something, uwu. So, like, uwu, I'll continue this joke with you if you want, uwu. Just sort of happened, uwu. I got the vibe. You were enjoying it. You want to play along, and I like doing this sort of thing, uwu. So I feel like we're on the same page, uwu. But I guess just due to how it could be seen in hindsight, uwu, I just want to tell you this is just a game, uwu. By the way, all the uwus are not real. And then she says, oh yeah, I know, absolutely, I don't mind. She did consent to this shit! What a fucking bitch. I don't watch Chugga anymore, because Let's Plays are kind of boring to me now. Like, I can't just listen. I listen to drama like Cyrax. Because that little fucker's actually a crazy person. But, like, she's like, oh my gosh, Chugga made me feel very uncomfortable. But you consented to it. Okay. Tam, can you send me the tweet? Send me the tweet. I want to see the tweet. Can you send me the tweet where this message was posted so I can quote it?
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I want to laugh at this. She's trying to cancel him when she can. Exactly. See, this is why I've seen this many a times. This is why I feel like some men are single. Okay, I've seen this. I know some men. They're actually decent dudes, and like, they don't want to get into a relationship because of bitches like this. Because of people that act like this. They're like, oh sure, I'll consent to your silly, gross foot fetish RP, and then I'll cancel you a year later just if I feel like it. What a bitch. There we go. Can I see it? You'll have to go to my Twitter. I retweeted it. That's so dumb. What a bitch. Like everybody is pointing out she gave consent. Everybody. I like how she's like, oh, half a dozen other women have also come forward about this. Where are they then, Lady Emily? Where are they? Where are these other women? Such a whiny. The things people will do for clout, man. What a horrible person. What a horrible person. I absolutely... Am I surprised? No. I'm not surprised. Because people will do this shit for attention. Well, guess what? You got your attention. Nobody likes you anymore. Overwhelmingly, people are going to side with Chugga over this. I hope everybody knows that.
Bring them in.
I hope this person knows that they are not going to be trusted ever again.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. More reactant. We've got robots inbound.
All of it is lies. Well, okay, here. Let's break this down. Did they do the roleplay? Yes. Is it cringy? Yes. Autistic people are cringy. Trust me, I should know. But did she give consent? Yes. Yes. Yes, she did. Hey, just letting you know this is a game. We can stop if you want. No, it's okay. Let's continue, bro. Okay. Makes me mad. It makes me mad too. Come on, there are legit stupid content creators out there. Like, if you want to go after somebody stupid, you know, choose somebody else. But Chugga Conroy, like, no offense to him, he's in his zone. He's in his own little place. Yeah, he's got a lot of followers, but, like, he's not, like, a gigantic content creator. He's got his niche of people that like him, and that's it. Why are we losing people all the time? I feel like we get 4 people and then we go down to 3. Wow. What a garbage human being. Wow. That is so crazy. There's people really jumping on the train of Hayden Christensen is Shadow in Sonic 3. If they did that, they know what they're doing. I'm just picking at random, by the way. You know what? We're almost out of these ones. I have a feeling that these ones are out. Oh, by the way, who's the new vaulted one? I feel like the next vaulted one's Garuda. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like Garuda's the next vaulted one. Literally perfect casting in terms of what he's known for. I know people still want Keanu. I don't feel like Keanu's voice makes sense. Like, I'm sorry, but Keanu... I'm trying to imagine Shadow the Hedgehog as Keanu Reeves. It doesn't work. I have a feeling she's gonna make an excuse if she was horny at the time and had no control. If people make a dumbass excuse like that, you know, I've heard that excuse similar on a Predator. You know, it's a very funny story. There's this Predator online named Jupiter, and he sexted with kids. And you wanna know what his excuse was? Oh, I was high off of nicotine. I'm pretty sure you can't get high off of nicotine. Even so, high off of nicotine. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna message a whole bunch of minors. That's what we're gonna do. That's the excuse I hear. I don't know. There's a whole, like, okay. Like, there's a whole bunch of weirdos on the internet, chat. Whole bunch of weirdos. Like, how hard is it? Very hard, because believe it or not, this is unironically the truth. Believe it or not, all of these people that are gross and weird and evil, they all have mental illnesses. All of them. Every single one of them. There's not one predator online that doesn't have a mental illness. Because, well, not only is it in itself a mental illness, but they have something going on with them. So, yeah. It's just... It's gross. It's gross is what it is, but anyway, rolling back to this, if they actually do make that as an excuse, they'll be committing to the bit, I guess. The shitty bit, but you know, when you're a shitty person, you gotta commit to something. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm kind of like pissed off right now. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be done. I'm pissed off. I am gonna be done. It has been almost 2 hours, but I think now is an appropriate time to pause. We will continue tomorrow night, although we'll be doing a reset. But yeah. Oh man, that's some crazy ass stuff. Anyway, my orbiter my front room is almost done. I've covered that area with shrubbery. I've noticed that if I walk here now, it zooms in on me, which is not good. But you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to be walking over here unless I have something here. But like the shrubbery there is an issue now. But all we've got left is over here. And then we're done in the front room. And then we can start working down here. Now I noticed this. This is going to be kind of an issue. But most of this is just going to be shrubbery now anyway. This room and this room are exactly the same in terms of cost. So I gotta be very careful with stuff. I'm gonna rearrange this shelving here. I know that for sure. We're gonna rearrange the little guys on the shelves. Because I don't like them where they are now. We're gonna rearrange all that eventually. But that's gonna be another day. But anyway, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave a like. Comment that you enjoyed it, you know, share your love. And I will be back tomorrow. This will be your reminder. I will remind you this week. And this week only. Next Saturday is my members only live stream. You will only be able to join the live stream if you are a member. So if you would like to be part of the stream next week we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Well, maybe we'll play some Pal World. We'll play some stuff with it'll be a members only stream. Okay, but if you want to participate, you need to be a member of at least level 2 or higher. You gotta be an elite goober tier 2. And if you are, you'll get to join in. It is $5 a month. And that is how you're able to join. Anyway, that is all for now. I'm gonna go take a shower and then go to bed and then go suffer at work. I don't suffer at work, but I'm gonna go to work. You guys have a good one. I am gone. Oh, wait, hold on. I should raid somebody. Hold on, we're gonna raid somebody. Who's live right now? Hexa's live. Let's raid Hexa. She's talking about Chris Chan. Awesome! We're gonna raid Hexa. Oh, that's gonna be fun. If you are on Twitch, you're gonna listen to a whole bunch of... You're gonna listen to a lolly talk about Chris Chan. Alright, bye Twitch. There we go. Alright, for YouTube, I will give you... I will see if there's somebody streaming on YouTube. Oh, Pippa is streaming on YouTube. You know what? We're gonna give you the Pippa. We'll give you the Pippa. Now, if you are on YouTube, make sure that you say that you are raiding into somebody. Just say Mama Raid. If you do have emotes, actually the emotes don't work, but just say Mama Raid or whatever. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Stay happy. I will talk to you later. Bye.